I was getting paid with this new one, the one that got 20 billion.
Bounce when she walk, make it clap, it could talk, say.
Like, man, I had my percentage. I was eating off it real good. He signed the deal, and when he signed the deal, they get everything, and he got 100,000, and that's that. So it's like he basically sold my percentage or sold part of mine without my permission.
Without your permission.
So like, he did what he did with his money. He broke off who he broke off, but I didn't really get anything.
Who is this?
The guy that put out the song, Oh Boy Prince.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
And see, like, everything I did when I was a teenager, I kind of wrote it off, man. Like, I kind of said, like, all right, that was me paying my dues. From this point on, as a grown-ass man, ain't nobody finna play with me like this no more. I'm gonna make sure I got all my business together. I'm gonna make sure everything in play. And it's crazy because it still wound up happening again on some slick time, but it's just me going through the bit. It's like it happened again, but on a bigger level with more money involved. But it's still the same thing. It's still me paying my dues. It's still me learning. It's still me growing.
But we can't keep paying dues.
You right about that.
When you was a child, when you were a youngster growing up, the enjoyment going from different states, seeing girls, having this, smoking, doing this, it's all part of the breeding. But now you have to think about the foundation. You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you can't be repetitious in letting people take unfair advantage.
Absolutely.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's sometimes the buck gotta stop.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir.
It's about, oh, we can be friends like this, but this is the business.
Yes sir, yes sir.
And when it comes to business, you have to step on toes.
Yes sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes sir.
So those are the things, and when you have the talent, bro, you can go anywhere in the world and do what you do.
Yeah, yes sir. Now I
And
learned
get paid, super paid.
I learned.
Now I'm charging you $22.95 for this advice.
Nah, for sure. Nah, man, this stuff, like, even now it done made it out the country. Now when it come back, like, I'm gonna tell them about how the new song, like, it's kind of out of my hands with this one because everything was set up right. I was getting paid with this new one, the one that got 20 billion.
Bounce when she walk, make it clap, it could talk, say, bitch, don't you start.
Like, man, I had my percentage. I was eating off it real good. He signed the deal, and when he signed the deal, they get everything, and he got 100,000, and that's that. So it's like he basically sold my percentage or sold part of mine without my permission.
Without your permission.
So like, he did what he did with his money. He broke off who he broke off, but I didn't really get anything.
Who is this?
The guy that put out the song, Oh Boy Prince.
Okay.
So I really don't want to fault him because his label getting all the money, but he the one who took the advance, and it's like, okay, now I just sit here like, dang, I don't know who to really be mad at for real, but it's like this keep happening.
But say, you got to understand how he cut you out and didn't cut you in.
Exactly.
You understand me? If y'all had a relationship and he knew you was a part of it, so it's nothing you could try. It is on him.
Exactly.
You dig it? We can deal with the industry later, but that's just like me borrowing your car and selling it. It's still your car.
It's your car, yeah.
You know, it's still your car. Just because I got the keys don't make it mine.
And see, at the time when it happened, I was told, like, bruh, don't even trip on this. You gonna make so much money on the back end, your ass cap, your publishing. Like, you own this percentage, so can't nobody take this from you.
Right.
So I was told that. So that's what made me sit back and chill. So when I sat back and chill, they said, man, Ma, this time next year, you're gonna have a nice check in your account.
Right.
So this time next year, the check was not nice.
It was not nice.
And I'm sitting there looking, not only that, bro, my percentage changed. Now, see, hold on, because now I got to bag up for E. He just came back.
Wait a minute, see, y'all done jumped gun.
We had to talk without you. You would have left us.
When she walked?
I kinda
You
walked
shouldn't have
into
went
it.
there.
I ain't go there all the way. I ain't go all the way through there.
I'm intelligent enough. Me and him
man.
we having a conversation.
We didn't get to the end of
We talking. We kept it going. We gonna wait on E.
Look here.
Commercial break.
We waiting on you though.
We kept the conversation going.
We got to.
I'm trying to figure out here.
We ain't get there. We ain't get there though.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I mean, you walked away. Now, if you could go back, that's all I was gonna ask him. Because I don't know if you asked him that. If you could go back, what would you do different now?
In circle?
Yeah.
See, to be honest with you, bro,
you gotta have a retrospect.
Like I just told him, I wrote that off.
Yeah.
I told him like, okay, I was young.
So if you go back, you'll do the exact same thing?
Probably so. Because I told him I wrote that off like I was young. I didn't know what I was doing. I was paying my dues. And I don't even want to feel super entitled to my partner's song. This is my partner, man. I want him to get done right before I even think about myself when it comes to this situation.
Well, I think that's a problem. I don't agree with that. I think
That's
you
cool.
already put your work in, so you got to start doing better than that.
But
You had a
at the
chance.
time-
If you go from 16 to 20 years old and you around that kind of business, then at the end of the day, now you got to be sharper than that. You can't let people just say, "Oh, I'm just gonna let him make it." No,
But
you
what I'm trying to
got to
say-
take care of your business.
But what I'm trying to explain to you
Get a
is
damn-
at the time, even me being that young, like I'm not the same person I am right now. I'm 29 now. So then I was just young-minded. Or like I said, I wrote it off. I'm like, man, I was just paying my dues. I don't know what happened with that circle situation. Even outside the circle situation, like I walked away with my independence. Even Ronnie did the same thing at that time because when he realized it was hundreds of thousands being made, and he like, where my bread at? This him. When I looked in my books, it was only 20,000 made in the name of me off of my music that ain't had nothing to do with
That's
circle.
still 20,000.
It was still 20,000. And like I
Shit.
said, at a 20-year-old, I'm sitting here thinking this. I made 20,000 in the course of 5 years off music. That's a lot, but it's not a lot. Let me just move forward. Whatever I do from here, like I just took my career and said, whatever I do from here, I'm gonna make sure I'm on my business. I'm gonna learn about the game. I'm gonna make sure I'm bossed up. So I just wrote all that off, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. So now everything I did after that, bro, I've been trying my hardest to get a new hit after my man in Circle. And when I got that Good to Me with Big X,
Somebody stayed up all night in bed, God, to make sure I made money. I was so down bad.
and we got that Bounce When She Walk,
Bounce when she walk, make it clap, it could talk. Say, bitch, don't you start.
it was like, man, thank God, man. He I ain't never think like how I was gonna do these
So
records.
let's and I'm just getting in on this. I know y'all talk about, but Bounce When She Walk, you, Old Boy Prince, and
Guala Gang
Guala
Spec.
Gang Spec.
Free
Free
Guala
Guala
Spec.
Gang. He
Yeah,
locked
free
up
Spec.
right now. But I talked to him too while he been locked up. So
Okay.
we gonna shout him out. That's a
Free
good
Spec.
dude. He been on the show a few times.
Free Spec.
We can't wait till he come home. He'll
Yeah, I
be
want to
home.
talk. This is what I really want to talk
But
about. So
I
let's go.
I wanted to talk about it all because I want to see the track record of how you deal with business when it comes to these songs.
Okay.
You came on here. I could tell that you was a big part of that song.
Absolutely.
Inspired the whole song.
Absolutely.
According to Old Boy
What he
Prince.
said.
It was, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this is how real I am. It's a song Fresh had, and it was hard than a bitch. And he didn't didn't like it. The nigga did not like the song. And with businesses, like you can't just take somebody's shit and re-say it without their permission. But I twisted it in a way that it didn't match it, but I knew what I was doing, but I wanted him to be on it because I knew.
That's where it came from.
That's real
You
because I
feel
wouldn't
me?
have noticed it. You told me that, I'm like, right.
What part was that?
So he had a song, how did it go?
Ass in the air. Ass in the air. She shaking ass everywhere. It was
Wow.
ass in the air.
So I twisted it,
Did that ever come out?
Not really.
It didn't come out.
and I told him that whole pressure.
Yeah.
But I didn't want that just to be the main song, so I threw them other pieces on there. And then that last piece, when I looked back, and I was like, damn, ass everywhere.
She shaking ass everywhere, ass everywhere, ass everywhere.
Absolutely.
And then, as I hear it now today, your money again is how much did you make off that song? Off
Okay,
of that
hold on.
song?
So
No,
look.
how much did you make? Give me like you did on the other one. How much did you make?
I made
off that song?
5,600 total off that
So
song.
he gave you 5,600.
Nah, he didn't give me 5,600. That's why I gotta explain it.
What you mean? Who gave you 5,600? First
I
of all,
made that on the back end.
who gave it to you?
The distro kid gave me 5,000.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's take. But was there a signing bonus or
No.
was that advance?
Okay, hold on. He got a signing bonus in advance. He got that. It was $100,000, but I got my 5,000 before that. When he got his $100,000, that's when my money stopped. So I was making. So the 5th month of that song being out, I was making $1,000 a month. So after 5 months of it being out, I had already made my 5,000. He signed a deal. When he signed that deal, my check stopped.
Oh, he cut you out.
So when my check
Did Old
stopped,
Boy Prince? Cause Old Boy Prince would never do nothing like that.
man, look, let me
You know
tell
what
you.
I'm saying?
He did it.
When he
No.
signed,
Yes,
when
he
he
did.
signed the deal, my check stopped.
No,
I didn't know how much.
Oh boy, Prince, my nigga, like he would never.
He a
wouldn't-
crook.
Nah,
Hey, look, hold on. At the time,
bro.
At the time,
nah, bro. He had got into an accident too. Was this before the accident or after the accident?
After the accident, we put the song out after the accident.
Okay, after the accident, y'all put this song out. It blows up. Okay, when this song blows up, you get money for some months. $5,600.
I had 15% of the song in the system, right? So when the song first came out, 5 months went by, I had made 5,000. So he was talking about he needed a deal. And I remember to talk. I used to at the time I was talking to Gutter TV a lot.
That's my boy. Shout out Gutter
Gutter.
TV. He be on Love Talk.
Look, Gutter tell me I got Moonwalker a deal for that Lizzo
That's my
song.
boy Moonwalker.
Because he had, I don't know if it was 7 or 10. I won't be wrong.
The Lizzo song.
7 to 10,000 TikToks. I got him a deal off of that.
Yeah.
So when I was talking to Gutter, he told me that song had about 50 to 100 TikToks at the time. Bounce when she walked. So I'm telling Gutter, hey, didn't you get a deal off 10,000 TikToks?
You
Well,
you set that up. Here we go. This nigga's a good
set the deal
businessman.
up.
Yeah, he's setting up the deals.
I said, bro, this got way more than that one you got a deal for. So can we get a deal over here? Mind you, I'm on the phone with Prince. Prince like, bro, this song doing good, but I want a deal. I'm really like, why you want a deal? Like, he
We
like, bro,
getting
I done
money.
had a deal before from Stanky Leg. I just need that machine. We need a machine. I'm like, bro, let me see what I can do. So I holler at Gutter.
So you set the whole deal up.
I set the deal up for sure. So boom, the deal go through. At the time, I didn't know. I just found out way years later. Like I said, after the 5th month, I stopped getting paid out the song 5,000. Now it's almost 2 years later, and in that time period, I made $600 more. So now at the time, he signed a deal. I didn't know how much the deal was for. It was whatever he had,
How'd you
whatever he
find
had.
out?
Gutter told me.
How much was the deal?
At the time, I didn't know, but now that I know, it's $100,000.
So he got $100,000.
So how-
Wait a minute. And when he got the $100,000, that's when your money stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk.